Hi everyone. So I wanted to make a quick video about the Positive Prevention Plus license that teachers can use to kind of facilitate Positive Prevention Plus, like virtually, remote, or hybrid. And even though I specifically actually need independent study licenses for my students because I only see them once a week, I received this one by mistake, but it's kind of like a blessing in disguise because I can review it and then I could share it with all of you and see if we want to give this resource to teachers. I know that some high school teachers were interested in using it to help facilitate the Positive Prevention Plus. I think it would be really beneficial for middle school teachers, especially those who have never taught it or haven't had the training. It will kind of guide them and kind of take the load off some of these teachers. So let me log in to show how it looks. Okay, so this is normal. So it tells me that actually I need to go here. So I just click this open. Okay, and this is how it looks. So I have my instructor resources right here. When you get a license, so it has instructions for viewing and downloading resources. All of the resources are actually right here. It will make you go through a 5-minute process to be able to actually access these all, just to show you how to get them all. But you have a high school parent facilitators guide, middle school, the high school hybrid class activities. So those are all the printouts you would use if you were actually in the classroom doing some activities, middle school. And then the coolest is the high school student workbooks, both for middle and high school. And you can give those to your students. You could print them out instead of buying and purchasing the workbooks. Students could print them out on their own and whatnot. So very cool that for $12 I get all of this. So I'll click on high school. Oops. And it's just a PDF. So it has all the lessons, checks, what the students would be seeing. So a teacher could actually print this out for themselves and then, or have it, and as they're playing the video, tell the students which page to turn to, where they could find stuff. It's very cool. Okay, so I'm going to jump back into the courses. So far I only have one Positive Prevention Plus middle school. That is what was given to me. So when I click on this, it has the videos and lessons. And I would just play this video and let the students follow along the video. So as a teacher, I would be screen sharing this to my students, right? And they would be following along in their book. Pause this. The one issue I kind of found when using the workbook and with this video is that the workbook doesn't seamlessly perfectly match the video that you're seeing. I mean, every section does have those components in it. So I think it's really important for teachers to be able to have like the workbook in front of them to really guide the students how and what page to turn to. The other issue that I think is really important to understand is that you cannot skip through anything. You have to play the video in order. So if you did want that ability to skip around, I feel like you would have to play the whole curriculum first, and then you could be able to move around and jump to other videos. So that is problematic, right? Like if you wanted to do lesson 6 before, I don't know why, but if you did, you would actually have to start at lesson 1 and then just move through. And I actually previewed the pre-lesson and lesson 1 already, and they were about the pre-lesson was about 10 minutes, and then each lesson is about 20 minutes, give or take. depending on the lesson. So it goes pretty quick. And over here, you could also see what I already accomplished, what I did already, and then all the other lessons to go to. It's not going to let me go to lesson 2 or 3 or 4 because I have not completed lesson 1. But I could jump backwards into the getting started. So that's kind of the lame part, is that, you can't really jump around, right? You have to be able to have completed a section. So other considerations is that each teacher should probably have their own license so they could show their own videos. It's very difficult to share this license because each teacher is going to be at a different point, right? And you don't want to use the same license because a teacher might be at 20%, you might be at 10, right? You might be going quicker. So it would be more beneficial for each teacher to have their own license. The other caveat is that the licenses are only good for 45 days. So mine expires on April 13th. I'm going to have to get this changed to independent study because, like I said, I only meet my kiddos once a week, and I'm going to use that once a week class time to really go more in depth into it and facilitate conversations, do a check-in with my students, but most of their work is going to be done independently. So I just wanted to show this to everyone because I know some high school teachers were saying that they don't have a binder. The difficulty of translating that in-class activities to an online environment. So this would be super beneficial for at least this year to consider getting. But I'm not the expert and I don't make the decisions, but I did want to share. Oh, and I also wanted to add that this is a student course, right? I don't have any teacher licenses. They would just give you one student license for each teacher to show the videos. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye.